Alright! Welcome back to another Food Wars reaction video. How you guys doing? So, the last episode, we saw little baby Eleanor. Oh, boo-hoo. Oh no, she had to throw away some food. Psh, whatever, man. You know, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? You know, psh, whatever. Crazy. Can you believe it? All that food went to waste. And she could cry about it? Anyway, like the video, subscribe for more. And yeah, we're going to watch this OVA, OVA 5. Let's do it, alright? Let's go. Patreon, Twitch, links, description. Let's rock and roll. That doesn't sound that bad. What? Did bro say a calamari milkshake? Damn, man, damn. I will say, I can appreciate meat even though I don't eat meat. There's this pizza place near where we're staying in like a couple of weeks. And I looked at it and they did like these like, instead of like, because usually you get like battered like chili balls or jalapeno bites, that sort of stuff at like Italian restaurants. But they did like battered like squid or something, and it looked really good, man. It looked really good. I don't know why they do this. That doesn't actually sound that bad, by the way. He looks like a totally different person here. Every now and then they animate his face differently. He looks like totally different. Also, I remember the first time I went to Nottingham University. And then I had to like use a freaking like tumble dryer for the first time ever in my life. And I went downstairs and I was like, the fuck is this? I don't even know what I did. I know I eventually figured it out, but I don't know how I got there. I went from not knowing, and then somehow there was something happened, and then I did know. I don't know what happened. The animation was so unnecessary. I love the comparison between Soma just throwing everything in and them separating a million different things. When I lived in like the university and I used to like do the like, cause I had to go downstairs to the bottom floor, I was the same. I threw fucking everything in, boom, and then pressed the button, and that was it. Fucking hell, man. No, that's way better. That's way better. The tree speaks! The tree does speak. Nah, very plush. Nice. This is fucking insane. Oh my god. But it was hard. This one time, one of my butlers was sick. I only had 9. Couldn't believe it, man. It's tough. My god. My god, is that real? Are they actually hoovers like that? Let me see. Is that actually a real thing? Giant vacuum cleaner. Let's have a look. Images. Motherfucker. There actually is single phase industrial vacuum cleaners. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. That's a real thing. You can buy them. They're like $3,000. Motherfucker. They literally called industrial vacuum. This one's $8,000. Oh my god, they're actually real. They come on like little trolleys and shit. Bro! That's insane. You didn't know? No, sorry, WA Dead Man. I didn't have these giant vacuum cleaners in my house. I never knew that was a thing. I'd never seen one in my life. That's crazy. That's well cool. Hope Luke is watching real vacuum cleaners and not Oni cleaners. What? Luke doesn't know because his butler did everything. That's true. That's true. And my butler would do it in silence, all right? Because there's no way I want to hear the noise of the vacuum cleaner. So if he ever vacuumed when I was around, he'd lose a finger. You know, that son of a bitch. So he learned quick. Wait. On the wall there, those are like the speaking pipes. But there's no way you'd ever be able to talk into them. Unless you were like super tall. So are those just for like talking out of them? And does that also mean that whenever anyone's talking into them, if you're in the hallway, you're going to immediately hear it? But that's also the entrance hall. So if anyone ever comes in the house, they'll immediately hear announcements through there. She looks different as well! She looked more like Soma than Soma did. Rip. It's a duck. I still think. What's everyone's favorite favorite fucking meal in Food Wars? Because for me, it's that bad boy. To this day, that is my number one. That I'm just saying that. If I could eat any meal, I'm eating that bad boy. That is fucking gorgeous. That looks so good, man. How long has someone been at this school for, man? Because they could explain it by saying like it's been 2 years and he's just grown up, but he literally looks older. Bro looks like he's like approaching 20. My fucking lord. Fucking hell, you guys see that? Shit, we really dodged that bullet. That ain't Megami! Man! That's not Megami! That's not Megami! That's another person! Bro! I actually wish things in the UK were more like this, man. I wish it was more chill in the UK. British taps back in the day. British taps now, man. Yeah. Like in Japan, they all just will wander around naked, slapping each other's asses and stuff. Like, that sounds like a fucking vibe, man. Like, but here in the UK, you can't do that. You try doing that, you get in trouble. You know? The other day, I went to the gym. That's not true. I haven't been to a gym in years. But the other day, let's pretend I went to a gym. I was slapping people's asses. I got kicked out straight away. I didn't know the guys didn't want me to do that, man. I was just giving encouragement, you know? It's wrong. But in Japan, it's totally fine. Arm wrestling! Nice! Oh, it's a fun war! Amazing! Great. I'm actually starting to love Alice. Alice is fucking based, man. Alice is great. Look at fucking Alice's face! Alice is the best. That's hilarious. Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, I'm talking to some people in Japan at the moment. Apparently, it's just like 1,000,000 degrees out there. Good pause. Well, you know, I really thought we'd admire Alice's fucking hell face. A merry band of friends. What in the Robin Hood is this? I will say this episode is really playing with fire right now. Like, it's you know, it's Alice is based. Alice is fucking based. Also, I don't think she's learned yet that this doesn't matter. Okay, we don't care. It's just good. Ready? It's like this. Say when. That's it. Wait, hold on a second. Look, I don't usually do this, okay? We don't usually rewind on sus. That's my rule. But that is a ridiculous cake, bro. My lord, I'm sorry. Like, we don't usually, but what the mother of God? That is insane. That is another level. Jesus Christ, bro. Holy mother of woe. I'm gonna be real. I didn't read nothing. I did not read nothing. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm guessing it's something to do with this inferno pool. That's where the budget went. We know why the characters' faces aren't looking right. All the fucking money went into that booty. Jesus Christ. You know what? Actually, nah. It has to be done. That's a round of applause. That is something special right there. Holy shit. Like, you see what I mean? They're arguing about this when there's that? Jesus Christ, bro. Holy moly. Whoa, that is, it's just beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. I'm really not reading anything. I don't know what's going on. I'm guessing they're gonna, like, get in this hot pool. I'm gonna tell you guys a little story, okay? So, I actually went to a spa last night, okay? Now, it's not like a spa where you get, like, massages and stuff. You can get them there, but it's a spa, like, thing where you go, and there's, like, 25 different rooms, and you get to go in and try all the different rooms. You're there for, like, a few hours, and you go in and try the different rooms. And they're all, like, sensory rooms. They all got, like, different things, different steam rooms, different smells, different saunas, and that sort of stuff, right? Two things. First, there's a room that's all ice. You walk in it, and all the walls are ice around you. Okay? And you're just supposed to lean up against the wall. It's fucking crazy. It's freezing. It's pretty nice. So you're supposed to go into a sauna, come out, and, like, lean up against the ice walls. But what I wanted to say was, when I left this place, you can try out all these random creams and all these, like, sprays and everything. There's, like, a whole, like, array of them. You can just try them all out. And I always do. I go all pampery, I try them, right? There was this cream that was, like, called, like, the Inferno cream or some bollocks. I don't know what it was called. It was, like, made from, like, cinnamon and some other stuff. I put the cream on my hand, and I just went, ooh, all over my back. And for the entire drive home, my entire back was on fire. Oh, my. I put way too much. I should have read the instructions. They probably said, like, a pea size. I'm not joking. I lathered this all over my back. My whole back was just on fire the whole drive home. I was like, ah! Just the whole fucking drive home. It was something. It was something. Oh yeah, she looks like she won. Yep. Bro, this is. Why do they look so angry? Didn't all of these three... I don't recognize the glasses girl, but I think she's one of the 10. Didn't all of these three vote to fuck up the school? Didn't they? Are they ever going to explain why they voted? Wait, the girl on the right is naked. Other than the teddy. Fair enough. Now there's free fish. I don't get what he's doing. What did he vote? Who was the other guy that one other person that we haven't met yet voted for all good, right? Oh, that's you guys, man. She heard you. Everybody naked. Everybody naked. Why are you guys naked? Everybody naked at all times, bro. It was that guy in the pool? Wait, it was him! That's the guy that voted as well? Love him. I knew he was cool. That is who she is. Fuck, I forgot. Now you guys are saying no, so he didn't vote good. So who was the guy who voted good? We don't know at the moment. I thought we did. We do though. We do know. We saw. Right. Okay. If you guys want to not tell me because you think it's some kind of spoiler, that's fine. But we've seen all of them, and I should be able to deduce that information because we've already visually seen all of the 10, and they told us which one didn't. Like we've already been told. So I know that. Like I know 3 of them. Like we know it was Erina, we know it was Ass Cheeks, and we know it was fucking someone else. Well, I can't remember. But yeah, know what I'm saying? So yeah, is there after credits in the OVA as well? Bro, since when? Since when? Mother of God. That's best girl right there, man. That's best girl. That guy, hey, Erina, don't yell at him. He's doing the Lord's work. Hinako needs to be locked up. I mean, we can have a look at this in anime logic. That is funny, or we can look at this in serious logic. But I do notice that if we're looking at serious logic, then we need to hate her forever, and she needs to be locked up, right? Because of course, when it came to Erina, we looked at it all in serious logic instead of anime logic. So let's stick to that energy, guys. All right. So we hate her. She's evil. She took students' pictures and was perving over them. That's a creep. Lock her up. Okay. Let's hate her forever. All right. Done. There you go. Sorted. Sorted. Does Luke delete his internet history? I don't need to delete my internet history. Do you know why? Because I have Surfshark VPN. My history is completely private. Deleting it doesn't remove it from your online stuff. You know? Did you not know that? Did you not know that? Let's do a mini Surfshark plug here. Deleting your search history doesn't do shit. Everyone already gets hold of your data and your information. Doesn't do nothing. Using incognito or private window does nothing. The only way to protect your online search history is with a VPN. That's the only fucking way. That's the only way it's protected. That's literally it. All of your search history, everything you've ever searched, like, you know, in movies, right? Where like someone, like, let's say you go off and you steal a biscuit, okay? And then they arrest you. And then the police, like, subpoena your freaking laptop. And then they're like, right, let's look up his search history. All of it's deleted. When they say that, they can still fucking access it because ISP save it. So they're literally looking up, click, looking it up. Ding, there it is. And they'll go, there's the history. And you're like, but I deleted it, but I used private window. Doesn't mean nothing. And then they go through it. How to steal a biscuit. How to hide a biscuit how to hide a biscuit crumbs. How to steal 4 biscuits. Oh, it's fucking... Where's the best place to steal a biscuit from? If I was trying to hide a biscuit, where's the best place to hide a biscuit? All these things. And they're like, well, case closed. Done. Incognito mode does fuck all. Literally does nothing. Doesn't do anything. It literally doesn't do anything. Because incognito mode is something that the browsers themselves set up, so it still gets accessed by IPs. ISPs. There you go. But, do you know what happens if you use a VPN? If you use Surfshark VPN? When that happens, right, let's look up his search history. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing there. Why is there nothing there? Because he used a VPN. So just in case, guys, just in case, if you wanna, you wanna be protected like I am, there's a link in chat. Go sign up. All right? Go sign up. Be as sus as you want. You got a VPN, and the VPN has you. It's got your back. All right. Well, 2 things to say about that OVA. First, I don't understand. I don't understand how the OVA isn't an OVA. Food War, like, did they run out, like, when they wanted to make this anime, where they're like, right, we're going to commission you for 12 episodes, and they were like, ah, shit, we really need 14. And they're like, well, sorry, we're only commissioning you for 12. And they're like, okay, well, we get OVAs, right? Every anime gets OVAs. And like, yeah, you can have 5 OVAs. And they're like, shit, okay, well, let's just use the OVAs. And they're like, okay, yes, thanks for the OVAs. That's right. There you go. Done. Done. There you go. And then on top of that, they went to a bath. And I'm going to be honest, probably the most sus crazy shit I've ever seen in my life. Did you see the Silk song news? No, I have no idea what that is. I've never even heard of that. Your data becomes encrypted. You don't suddenly become invisible to the ISP. Your data becomes encrypted. Well, yeah, it protects your data. Exactly. It protects your data. But there's no way ISPs can access your search history. That's the thing. ISPs can't get hold of that data. So when the police try and subpoena those ISP providers, they can't give it to you because it's encrypted data. So there you go. It's literally run through Surfshark. That's how it works. They cannot get access of that. It's literally encrypted and it's removed. So yeah, they literally can't get access to it. That's literally it. Done. Unless they get encryption key from the VPN. Just look into it yourself. All right. Look into it yourself. There you go. Done. They get the key. They don't instantly have access to it. Nah, man. Nah. That's not how it works. Super safe. Super safe. The president himself goes knocking on Surfshark VPN's house. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, Mr. VPN. Hello. And he just opens the door and he just goes like this. No. And then he's like, please. It's like, no, go home. Done. Literally like that. You guys know nothing. You're crazy.